Hello, everyone. This is Youngling Jr. So I know some people heard about the story here. I want to say the March Madness between the men and the women was definitely entertaining. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of surprises. I mean, I looked at San Diego State University. I didn't think they was going to go that far. I mean, Alabama lost. Number one, Michigan State was actually looking pretty promising this year, but they got eliminated, I believe, in the second or third round. And SDSU, it was just a lot of buzzer beaters, man. I believe they beat Florida Atlantic, and I was just like, oh my goodness, man, this is really good. So, and this is why I love about college sports because I mean they trying to make it. They trying to make it to the big leagues. You even had the women. They trying to make it to the WNBA, make a career out of this, and they putting on a show. I mean, this was completely excellent here. I want to say congratulations to the women's division LSU for winning the national championship, and also to the University of UConn. All right, they won a fifth title in school history. But get into the story here. You have Angel Reese. She's a star for LSU, and then you have Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a shooter. Seen her at Iowa, really good. But they managed to beat Iowa 105 to 80. I think it's like 85, 102 to 85. And, this was a high competitive game. Now, we know that for Caitlin Clark, she was doing her taunt. You can't see me, the John Cena type of taunt. And, Angel Reese, when they got the best of her, the LSU team won. She was feeling herself. Decided to do it. And I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's just something that, hey, this is what high competitors do. And, she's getting invited, or her team was invited to the White House. Traditionally, this type of stuff happens. But what's really starting to get to a little bit interesting is that Joe Biden, who is the first lady, she ended up inviting she wanted to invite LSU, and she wanted to invite the runner-ups, Iowa. So I mean, usually they invite the winners, regardless of race or play. They invite the winners. I mean, they don't even invite the underdogs. They don't invite teams that lost. I don't care if they lost by 1 point or they're just known for winning so many titles, and they so happen to have a down season and lose. You don't invite the runner up. So at first that was a little bit disrespectful. So I can see where Angel Reese was coming from as well. And also too, she said that President Biden didn't even have LSU on their bracket. He believed that they was going to be eliminated from Michigan in the second round. So I mean, they didn't even think they was going to make it out of Baton Rouge. So this is how crazy it gotten. So with LSU, man, they shocked the world. They did a thing, man. She put up a lot of points. Even Caitlin Clark was looking at, she was stating this. She was like, hey, I just don't think it's really appropriate for us to come, or traditionally our runner-up team, to be invited to the White House. Maybe I can go to the White House on different terms, but this is for LSU. This is LSU's moment. Congratulate them. They are the winners. They won this game fair and square. And I had definitely agreed with her. When she was on I Am an Athlete podcast on Angel Reese, hosted by Brandon Marshall, she was stating that, hey, they wanted to invite Iowa, and she said this is all about sportsmanship. But she's like, what are you talking about? Like, you trying to retract your statements. It just feels a little bit disingenuous, with Joe Biden. And I see that Angel Reese, man, she handled this professionally, and she was like, hey, we're just gonna go to the Obamas. We'll eat dinner with Michelle and Barack Obama. So I mean, of course, the Obamas, they didn't really say anything too much of anything about the basketball game or not, as a public statement. But I mean, she's entitled to this, to her thoughts. I have to say, with Angel Reese, man, she kept this as classy. She has a bright future ahead of her. I believe that she can definitely, go to the WNBA and, just be super successful. I mean, because, she put on for the show, and she put on for her city, LSU. So I have to say, this was really good. This was really good for her, and she continued to do her thing. So with Caitlin Clark, man, for Iowa, really good, really great, good game overall. But we'll see what's going to happen next year, So, yeah. So you guys tell me what you guys think. Do you think Angel Reese was what she did was appropriate, or do you think she's stand on her statement? It's legitimate. To me personally, I believe it's good. She don't really have to go to the White House and be invited to someone that believed that, that they wasn't going to make it in the first place. And so I believe you had Kim Muckley, who is the LSU head coach, she said she received so many phone calls. So, it was people, she was apologizing and all this stuff. But no, she was like, you can't go back what you said. So, it is what it is, though. But I just want to say, like I said, congratulations to LSU again. This was super entertaining. I looked at the highlights. It was really good. They really play ball and they show up to play. So that's all we have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. That's just my thoughts on this matter here. And yeah, man, she should be really proud of herself, man. I mean, she came a long way. Came from an injury from a different school, and now she on top, national champions. Just Young Lee Jr. I'm out. Deuces.